Welcome, precious souls. Welcome to my space. Let's just get rid of all the icky energies that are from the little onlookers on this channel. The ones that may not have the best of intent. You know the ones that go under fake accounts to try to watch and see what we're doing on the good side of the fence. Just keeping it safe with the help of Archangel Michael and my beautiful friends as well. Okay, let's do this, guys. Let's find out what we need to know today. Do you want to use this one? Yeah? Okay. I checked, made sure all the cards are in the upright. So from here on in, if they're reversed, it's meant to be calling in the higher self of the wonderful, beautiful viewer, as well as all of our spirit team, guardian angels. We want to know what we need to know and are allowed to know in the highest good only and to the harm of absolutely no one. What is it today that we need to know? All right. Card about celebrations. Ooh, after a time of deep betrayal and a lot of pain. All right, so it looks like we're closing out a cycle. That's the 10. Looking forward to beautiful celebrations. Do tell. What else do we need to know? Thank you, Spirit. What else does our viewer need to see today? Oh, hello. All right, remember that was on the bottom of the deck? The Magician. So we are manifesting. We are manifesting. We can manifest love. See the cup? We can manifest pentacles. We can manifest wisdom, information, everything we desire, we can manifest. Okay? Good, good. There are many options available. The cups often represent love, but anything is possible. Maybe it's your heart's desire. Maybe it's a job you'd like to try, something maybe working for yourself, maybe making your dreams come true with all of the beautiful ways that you're so creative inside. There are options. Ooh, Queen of Wands. This can be a male or a female, but stepping into the Queen of Wands energy, that's someone who's very passionate, extremely intuitive, very attractive. See the cat? Very intuitive, very driven and magical. Definitely goes hand in hand with someone who can manifest all of their dreams and their passions. Wow, things are looking up, see? That's as a result of whatever was learned during this. So we can thank this. Yes, we can send gratitude to whoever or whatever caused this as we release them with forgiveness because they helped to prompt what is coming up here. Okay? All right. Higher self, beautiful spirit guides, guardian angels. Could you please elaborate on the 10 of Swords? It was someone who actually was blocking your intuitive gifts, okay? There were also probably a lot of secrets involved in this betrayal, all coming to light. But this negative energy that was going on was blocking your intuition, which of course would definitely stand in the way of this Queen of Wands energy, right? So they were blocking your passions, they were blocking your gifts, they were blocking your intuition. Isn't that what they're always after, right? They're trying to block all the good stuff from coming in. Don't they know who they're dealing with? See, a lot of these energies, these jealous, envious, vindictive energies don't realize that even if it slows you down temporarily, there's the Magician in reverse, see? They were literally using dark magic, okay? They were using dark magic through intention. Some people were doing spell work, that desperate. But it all backfires. It always backfires. They don't realize this. It might slow you down temporarily, but when you get back up, So always get back up, okay? Never, never admit defeat ever, because then it gets reversed. And some people will say, speak aloud, reverse the spell, like return to sender. I would never, ever, ever recommend that myself, because remember, a lot of these people, we still have invisible energy connections with them. So if we're sending it back to them, it's going to keep bouncing back and forth and affecting both. I would never personally recommend return to sender. Of course, I'm not about being vindictive, right? Let let the universe handle it. Trust me on this one, okay? Trust me on this one. So that's what else was going on there. Yeah, it was somebody who was definitely trying to get away with something, may have even stolen something from you. Definitely, you do not want to admit defeat. You are never going to be defeated. You are always stronger than what is coming towards you, what is being sent to you. I should be showing you all my cards. I'm sorry, guys. There we go. Okay, so because you didn't admit defeat, because you didn't surrender to this, this is where the celebration comes in. Yeah, this is someone who was a player, definitely. They've made a living off of hurting and manipulating people. Okay, this is who you were dealing with. I'm sure you already know this. This is just to confirm someone who's a real player, real charismatic, always says just the right thing to suck you in and play you like a violin. Okay, so this goes with that. Yeah, you've ended the cycle. So this is in reverse. You see that the end of the cycle, that was that 10. You put an end to that when you started setting boundaries for yourself, and it led to this beautiful celebration. The Empress. Now, why does that not surprise me? Oh, sorry. Okay, I'm dealing with somebody who can embody all of the queen energies. This is male or female, but it's somebody who can, it's a female or feminine energy that can create, honestly, anything at all, whatever you set your mind to. And that's why I'm hearing that the magic that was being sent was literally mind control. They were trying to keep you miserable so that you would not get into your creative side. You were only manifesting negative for yourself because you were focused on the negative. This is somebody who kept you in your head a lot, but now you're stepping into this more. This embodies all the queens. So like you could smell it a mile away when one of these players come or running now. Okay, this is how you're manifesting all of your dreams right now. Is you have your cutoff game is so impeccable. What is this? So this was in reverse. Sorry, it was the Four of Cups. Seizing opportunities, letting go of regret, end of stagnation, motivation, and enthusiasm. This is what's moving you forward. You're like, this is my cutoff game. I'm done playing the games. I'm done feeling sorry for myself. I know they screwed me over, but I'm letting it all go. I'm cutting all my losses, and I'm moving on. And this is what's opening up all these options. Okay, I don't know if you've ever heard, you have to trade the old life to get your new life, right? And let's see if there's anything else we need to know. Let's see if we've got any more questions here. We know you're manifesting whatever it is you are desiring, right? So that could be many things. I read for a whole collective of you. And by the way, you guys, you are a super, super strong collective, okay? You're meant for a lot of amazing things in this world. You're going to bring a lot of change. You learned a lot through this, and that's what you're going to help others get through crap like that. That's why you were given that wisdom. So in celebration, you could see this is you guys, your collective, only you're much, much more, many more than 3, but just an absolutely incredible, intense group. You're all going to find each other. Don't be afraid to leave comments on here and then really check each other out. Maybe if you want to talk to each other, if you've got something in common, if this resonates with you, find each other on here. Leave comments, say, hey, are you my tribe? Just leave that in the comments. And other people who are looking for people like them that have gone through this and just need somebody to, really learn with or teach something to, you'll find each other if you, do that. Here's your platform. Yeah, you guys went through a massive tower to get here. You were stripped down of a lot of things, but not only that, with this crap that I hear kitchen witch magic I've heard from, is it Chosen 144 that says that? Kitchen witch magicians here like throwing crap at you energy wise, psychic attacks, negative thoughts, all that crap. You went through the tower and ended up, it stripped you down to nothing, and you really had to learn a lot about yourself, but it forced you to go within and really look at what was my part in this. How did I abandon myself and put myself in that position? Because remember, it's not about what's being done, not exactly who's throwing stuff at us, but what have we allowed? What have we allowed, and what do we need to learn? When you flip it like that, you'll learn your lessons real fast. You get through, and then you avoid these tower moments. Because when you're in it and you're not feeling good, if things are not feeling right, that's your soul talking to you. That's your higher self, your future self saying this isn't right. And you need to listen to that because they're on your side, okay? If something doesn't feel right, you're getting all the information you need to look around and go, why? What am I not learning? Am I being tested to speak up for myself? Am I being tested to let go of something that I thought it was good for me? I thought I had my whole mindset wrapped around this, right? No, sometimes you got to keep an open mind and realize sometimes what we think was going to be amazing, sometimes it's a test, it's a lesson. And there are more people, and I know you can definitely testify to this, right? There are more people that enter our life that aren't meant to stay, just teach us something, or we teach them, than there are those who stay in our life permanently. Yeah, you're definitely past all of the heartache. You were really betrayed. I'm hearing like there was probably maybe even cheating. You were betrayed. You trusted somebody. I'm hearing maybe even more than just somebody. But justice is being served and the conflict is over, okay? Like the conflict is over. The justice is being served now. Everything's coming to a head. Guys, I'm telling you, everything is coming to a head this year. I am a psychic medium. I have had generations of psychics in my family. I know what I'm talking about, and you're probably seeing it all unfold now. Okay, I got served my divorce papers today. Really interesting. Tomorrow's the first day of spring. It's also my puppy dog's birthday. But like my ex, there's always a game involved. Everything's thought out. So funny thing is, they think they're burning you. They think like, oh, I'm gonna get them. Like, oh yeah, by now they're probably out of money and can't fight this and whatever. Whatever their games are. There's always manipulations. Like, don't forget, guys, we're all dealing with the same things. Wherever this dude, someone who's really not nice. Anyways, the funny thing is, we don't have to do anything. As the empress and emperors, that's right. That's who you are, guys. That's who you are. You don't have to do anything. The higher powers take care of it all. And all I have to do is sit back and wait and see. And that's all you have to do. Although at one time, this betrayal you experienced, it felt like, I'm holding on. I don't want to accept anything else. I'm holding on for dear life. I always thought this was meant for me. Life knows better. And remember, we go through this with friends, with jobs, with spouses, with relationships. We will honestly go in wholeheartedly because you're the empress or emperor. All your heart. And that's kind of our job and our place. It was never meant to stay. They were being tested. When you are given a complete angel with unconditional love, devotion, everything else that, was offered, and they still turn around and are dark and nasty and twisted and abusive and mistreat, you'll see it this year what happens. And we don't have to do a thing. It's all being turned inside out. It's all being done for us. So I want you to know that I'm getting that message so strongly. Like, don't worry. You don't have to do a thing, sweet angel. You don't have to do a thing. All right, I'm being called to this deck now. So whatever is trying to leave your life, let it leave your life. Even if it feels like you're going through a lot of loss, trust me, you're not. You are trading your old life for something incredible that you could feel it stirring right now. Something incredible is coming in, and I need to leave room I need to get rid of the old, icky, dirty energy and leave room for what's coming in. Because it's going to be magical. It's going to be more than you can even fathom. Like, the excitement I've been feeling the last couple days, oh, hey guys, is incredible. Oh yes, you have much to teach this world. And all you have to do is exist. Just the beaming sunshine that comes from your precious face after all you've been through is enough to make the darkness shrink. And taking that leap of faith for yourself, because you are literally trading your old misery for something incredible coming in. It is going to lead to this amazing, masterful, incredible, beaming light that you were always meant to be. The master is someone who has mastered their emotions. Oh, okay. This is funny. I forgot. Okay, I forgot. I'm remembering now. So earlier I was playing with this, and I didn't know why, but mostly because I'm a child inside. True story. I'll admit it. But I was playing with this. I made a balloon. Oh, I got marker on me. I made a balloon because I had this analogy in my head. Go on, wait for it. Okay. No, really. Wait for this. Okay, so here's how you can look at narcissism. Because I've experienced it. So I just, this is why I did this. It was funny. In my head, it's funny. If you can't laugh, then they got you. You got to laugh, right? So think of a narcissist, right? They will poke and prod. They get to know, at first it's love bombing. Oh, look at you. I love you. We're soulmates. La, 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 la. Let me get you this and that. And they're like totally wonderful, right? Oh my gosh, I've fallen all over this person and we're all in love and everything's lovely. Okay, so they give you that and then they start chipping away at you. Like nothing you could do is ever good enough, right? And then they abandon you. And then they treat you really nice. As soon as you start to sneak away, it's like, oh, I don't like this. Then they're like, oh, no, look at you. Here I'm. Oh. And then you're apologizing for their mistakes. You know the routine. Anybody who's gone through narcissism, right? So anyways, all they want to do is get a reaction. They are literally like demons. And all they want to do is suck the life force out of you. How do they do that? By getting a reaction. Cry, fear, sadness, terror. All of the icky, horrible, dark emotions. That's why they'll sit there and smirk while you're laughing or while you're crying in the corner, all balled up on the floor. Yeah. So here's how it is, right? You know, like, okay, here they are. Here, this, we're going to use this to represent them. I just can't. I'm sorry. Okay. So they do something to you, right? And then they get your reaction. Okay, well, let's do this right. There we go. Can you see that? You gotta see this. So the more they smack you, smack. Sometimes they physically hit you. Sometimes they just, they're careful not to leave marks. Maybe they put something in a pillowcase. Well, they hit you in your sleep. Oh, darn, I didn't realize elbow, or, all the psycho things that they do. Or just torment you completely psychologically, emotionally, verbally, whatever. So each time they're like, bam, bam, bam. And then you're like, ah, you're crying or you're yelling and they're slowly giving you brain damage. Your memory gets shot and then they're gaslighting you. So you don't know if you're really crazy or not because they keep doing this, right? Then they smash you when you're down and it's like, they get bigger and bigger. So how do you defeat the demon? You give them nothing of your life force. They'll try. They'll try everything, right? Hit you right in those raw spots. All that information that they got from you in the beginning when they, oh, let's be besties. And they get all that information and all your vulnerabilities and insecurities. And then when they're not getting their way and they're not controlling you, they just knock you down. But let them go. Just don't respond. Hard, isn't it? They play on that. Just don't respond. Just like this. They can't take it. They literally shrivel up like a little, because you're not feeding the supply. So that's important. Because I found that balloon and I was laughing. Mostly because I got served the divorce and I'm like, do you know how long I've waited for this? Like years I've been waiting for this. But even if it is because he wants to close it out before the truth comes out about what he's really done. But anyways, that's a long story. You can read the book. So guys, just don't feed it. Don't give any emotion. As soon as you're starting to react instead of ignore, you're feeding the demons, and let them starve. Okay, this was like a pretty deep dark thing, but I've gone far and wide with this. I know what I'm talking about. That's why they say go no contact at all, because every time they will do something to try to trigger you, you know they're the mask. The person you think you love or loved, it's not even who they are. Like, you need to know this. And I feel like this is what's happened here in this reading, okay? But just so you get the clarity, because you'll never get the closure. The person you fell in love with was truly a mask. Like, they don't even know who they are. They don't love themselves. That you cannot help someone with that mental illness. You need to love yourself. You truly need to love yourself. The more love you pour into yourself, the more they can't touch you. You higher vibration. You're on a totally different frequency. They can't get you, okay? Like, love yourself. Pour it into yourself, because they tried to destroy you. They wanted you to hate yourself. They wanted you to off yourself. I'm not kidding. This is serious. So this dark magic that got sent to you, it's a very dark individual, and their prime focus is to feed off of your life force energy at any expense at all, and continue to do so even when you, especially when you break off. They get even more dark. They're nasty. Okay, anything positive we need to know our beautiful higher self after we've closed off this very interesting and educational session? Yeah, let go of the past, because every time that you look back at them, no matter what it is, you're literally feeling guilt, because the past, looking back at the past, is guilt. Oh, what's that peeking out there? Politics card again. Okay, so you see this Osho Center? I usually don't read it upside down, but they were stopping your celebration from coming in by using this mask. Okay? You were in love with an illusion. And once we accept that, that's a real hard thing for our ego to accept, right? You were in love with an illusion. It was their manipulation to try to get you in their web so that they could have their needs met and suck you dry of life, keep you off your course. It's an ugly truth, but cry it out, because you gotta let these emotions out, guys. And then you move on in deeper and deeper into self-healing and really manifesting the life of your dreams. And I'm seeing this happens fast. Cycles closing out fast, but it's not like cycles closing out and then the deep healing. I don't see anything about. I feel like this is like bam. It's like you've known this for a while. You were just trying to find a way to rebel and get out, break the trauma bond, see life beyond this, see it for what it really is. And you've done a beautiful job, because stepping into finally running after your own passions and going, I've had enough. No matter how dark or scary it is on the other side of this, and this is truth, guys. You get away from the